Well, good morning. We are here live at the Wildcat Lady Cat tournament.
I thought you were going to say arena.
Arena, yeah, the Wildcat Arena. I'm John Pope.
Stephen Ray. As John says, slamming Stevie Ray.
Slamming Stevie Ray. So, about to bring you some coverage. We got the Lady Wildcats. They're going to take on the Sparta
Trojans.
Yeah, so. Yeah,
our neighbors to the south.
Yeah, watch the Trojans play Webb City yesterday, and they're a good team.
They are a good team. I think so good, John, that they're ranked number 5 in Class 3 this year at the moment.
Wow. So I mean, we're going to have our hands full. We played a very good
Central Bulldog
team.
But a beatable Central Bulldog team.
They were beatable. We had them. I mean, once again, I was running around the first half of the game looking for cables.
Are you going to stay today?
I'm going to stay. I think we got it figured out. So
it sounded better once you did get it figured out.
Yeah, it sounds a lot better. But we're gonna pan down real quick to you can see our lovely camera lady. Wave real quick. Alicia Pope, she's on the camera. Bring you some Wildcat basketball here. But, yeah, you said we played well in the first period.
First quarter was good. I don't remember the score after that first period, but we had the lead. And then that second quarter came, and after that second quarter, it seemed like we were started running out of gas.
Well, and when I got here, it was 24-21 Central. They had led by only 3 points. And then third quarter played them pretty strong. We were sluggish. We came out sluggish. And I think you said Central took a 16-point lead at one point.
Going into the fourth quarter, yeah, Central had a 16-point lead. And then, of course, we talked about Coach Dishman putting on the press in the fourth quarter. Yeah,
then we applied the press, and we ended up, really disrupting them in the backcourt pretty well. But we ended up narrowing that gap to, 9?
9, yep.
And then it got ticky-tacky with the fouls at the end. But, you got to wonder, and I understand, we've talked about this for weeks. We have yet to play a regular season game for Lady Wildcat basketball.
It's what a bizarre year, who would have thought it? I'm glad that we're playing because that's always in limbo, but with the virus going on. But yeah, it's a completely unpredictable year.
Yeah, we talk about the continuity of the game too, and that gelling towards the end of the season. And that's hard to do when you're not playing games.
I've said it to where I feel like, man, that's all that the guy can say, but nothing replaces game speed.
That's right. And we talk about it. I talked to, Lil B about it. She's 5th grader, but there's practice speed and then there's game speed.
And you get tired of beating around on your teammates in practice.
You do. Who are we looking for the Wildcats today to come out strong?
Well, I told you as we ended yesterday that I don't know, but I'm going to suspect we're going to see a little more of the freshman Sienna Clark. Coach Dishman put her out there in the fourth quarter to help with the press. And but the Goose is always on our radar.
Goose is consistent.
And then, of course, Lauren Williams and Kiara Clark.
Of course, for viewers out there that don't know who the Goose is, because you have nicknames for every
I try
football,
to.
basketball. The Goose would be Gracie
Kibbe. Yeah.
Okay. And she had a solid game yesterday. You know how many points she had?
I don't.
Shelly
would.
Shelly. How many points did Gracie have yesterday? 23? Yeah, so statistician Shelly said 23 points. So, guys, we're about to announce the starting lineups here, so we're going to switch it to camera lady over here. She's going to take over from here. Want to thank our sponsors for this game, A&B Well Pump Service, Courageous Church, And Choose to Live, the Louis Michael Group. A&B Well and Pump Service is a full water well and pump company. We service the Southwest Missouri area for commercial and residential properties. At A&B, we pride ourselves on excellent service, quality workmanship, and 24/7 emergency service. A&B is a licensed, bonded, and insured company. About ready to announce the starting lineups.
Starting lineup first for the Trojans, sophomore number 5, Brooklyn Roy. Junior number 6, Holden. Sophomore number 5, Natalie Rose. Sophomore number 30, Vernon Holt. And sophomore number 3, Megan Brown. And the rest of the Trojans.
Here come your Lady Wildcat basketball starters. Crowd stands up and cheers them on. So there we have it. Starting lineups are called. About ready to kick this game off. Mark Queen playing a good mix this morning.
I went down and talked to Johnny before the games, while they were warming up, and
Tip goes to Sparta, or I'm to Wildcats. No, Sparta. Sorry, Sparta's in white. Wildcats are maroon.
we're going to be back. We're going to be like Mason and
Yep.
Rich the other night, calling the wrong team.
Grace kicks out. Jenkins up top. Jenkins down low to Grace Kibbe. Transitions, throws it up. Rebound rebound Wildcats. Garrett Clark. Jenkins going to shoot, looks like a 3. It's going to be a miss. But another rebound by the Wildcats, offensive rebound. Turnover for the Wildcats. That's something we lacked in that last game was offensive rebounds. Looked like we picked up 2 right there.
Hopefully our statistician got that. That was almost our whole game total from last night.
Sparta's going to shoot a 3. It's going to be off the rim. Sparta with their offensive rebound. Kicks it up top, down low. Wildcats covered up quickly. Out of the 3, Sparta's going to take shots. Oh, you don't see that too often.
No, and John, there's a problem. Usually in the boys, somebody jumps up there and whacks it, but so as the referee's trying to get the ball from between the rim and the backboard, it will be Sparta basketball.
Because that's treated like a jump ball. Right?
Well, no.
Be
That
Wildcat
would be
ball.
loss of possession.
Sparta applies a little bit of pressure. Backcourt. Jenkins has it. Quickly crosses over half court. He's got it up top. Could be looking down low to Williams. Williams we're gonna lose the ball on a travel. Good idea there, getting it down to Williams. That was something we were having trouble with last night too, is getting it into that interior post.
Yeah, and she was going to go. You could see what was coming. She was
going to pivot out of the.
She was going to shoot and draw a foul.
Sparta's going to strike first. It's going to be 2-0 Sparta early in the first quarter. Sparta continuing with that little bit of pressure in that press, but quickly broken by the Wildcats. Jenkins to Williams up top. Back to Kibbe. Kibbe's going to shoot a three, and that's good.
Oh, yeah. Nothing but net.
And you like to see her. Oh, they're going to count that as a 2. Up here it looked like a 3. But you like to see her hitting early.
Yes.
Down low, Williams got it covered. Once again, that's going to be a foul on Caldwell. Defense is moving quick today for the Wildcats. It looks like we're closing out a lot faster than I saw yesterday.
Yeah, they're moving. First free throw good for Sparta. Brings the score to 3-2 Trojans. Second one good. So 4-2 Sparta. 5:30 left in this first quarter.
Kibbe brings it up, kicks it out to Jenkins. Jenkins looks low again, but overfires a pass to Williams. That's going to be a turnover for the Wildcats. Wildcats come down the floor. Good pass inside to Sparta. Sparta's going to score. It's going to be 6-2 Sparta over the Wildcats early in the first quarter. Kibbe to Lauren down low. Lauren gets it knocked out. Sparta with a fast break. Kibbe's there. And
Yeah, foul on Sparta there.
yeah, I was going to say, it looked like a foul on Sparta.
Got Emma Sperlin checking in.
For Caldwell. Having a little bit of trouble. And Sparta's going to steal the ball, and Sperlin's going to foul. So
That's one, John, that I'll say good foul.
yeah, it was a good foul. You almost have to take those fouls there, you know.
She's going to score if you don't. She may score anyway, but first one's up and good. Sparta 7, Lady Cats 2.
And that's really on that press. That was the first time they've really given us any trouble.
Misses the second one, but Sparta gets their own rebound. Sparta for 3, and it's good.
That's going to bring it 10-2 Sparta over the Wildcats early in this first quarter. Real quick, want to thank another one of our sponsors, Courageous Church, for their sponsorship and making this game happen. The Courageous Church is excited to be a sponsor of the Rogersville basketball teams. The Courageous Church exists to reach people with the life-giving message of Jesus and lead them to know God, find freedom, discover purpose, and make a difference. They are located between Rogersville and Springfield on Highway 60. You can find all the details about us and about attending at Courageous Church at courageouschurch.cc. Go Wildcats! All right, we are back, and that's going to be Sparta leads Wildcats 10-2 in this first quarter. Wildcats have the ball, looking to break this press that gave us a little bit of trouble last time. Jenkins out to Sperlin. Sperlin's going to bring it up, kick it out to Kibbe, down to Clark, to Williams low, back out to Jenkins, up top to Kibbe. Kibby's going to set it back up and scan out to Jenkins. To Sperlin. Sperlin's going to look, take it down the middle. Back out to Jenkins, who looked like she was going to shoot. Pulls it back. Sperlin's going to drive in the lane. Pass down low to Kiara Clark. Back up top to Jenkins. Pass out to Sperlin in the wing. Sperlin dribbles down, gets the ball. They fight over the ball, and looks like it's going to be a jump ball. And the possession, Sparta. Well, we're moving the ball around well. Looks like we're looking for that interior post down there to get it to them, but
I sure don't want to see us get any farther behind here.
good rebound by Kiara Clark. Looks like Doozy's going to bring it up the court. Leonard Doozy up top. Pass to Williams to Kiara Clark, who just couldn't hold on to it, and that's going to be a turnover for Wildcats. Sparta ball. Sparta leads Wildcats 10-2 early in the first quarter.
Chase Barron checking in for the Wildcats there.
Oh.
Foul on Sparta.
Sperlin inbounds it to Leonard Doozy. Leonard Doozy brings it up. Sets it up, kicks it out to Sperlin. Just off her hands. That's going to be another Wildcat turnover. Sparta's ball. Ten to 2, Sparta leads the Wildcats. Yeah, that's a travel. Yeah, there we go. You and I both saw that.
I was trying to text my dad, and I look up, and I'm like, ooh, she took about 3 stutter steps.
Once again, Sparta keeping with this pressure. Gibby's got the ball, and she's quickly up the court. Surrounded by a host of Sparta players who look like she drug them halfway down the court with her, and she picks up the foul, or draws the foul. Wildcats going to inbound underneath their own basket. Leonard Doozy to inbound. Kicks it to Barron. Barron brings it up top. Key to Kibby. Kibby's going to pull up and shoot a 3, and that's good.
Ooh, needed that.
That's going to cut that score in half. 10-5, Sparta leads the Wildcats. Good hustle by Kibby. Knocks the ball out of – it's going to be Sparta ball. Yeah, we need her to be on today. And I think she's 2 for 2. Unless I saw –
Yeah.
she missed one earlier.
No.
Yeah,
she's
2 for 2. And looks like Barron's going to pick up the foul there. Once again, that's another one of those fouls that you talked about that's not necessarily a bad foul. So Sparta's going to shoot 2.
As long as we rebound the missed shot. That one is not good. I hated to call that early, but that one didn't look good off the fingertips.
You can see from up here. Wildcats inbound. Quickly get it out to Kibby. Brings it up the court. Good pass into Williams. Down. Kibby's going to off the loose ball. Kibby picks up the ball and scores. That's going to be bring us up to 7. Sparta leads 11-7 in this early first period.
Those girls worked on that play, John, back
did.
in 4th grade at the at the recess on the
Back in the day when it used to be the courts, right?
on the east court at the upper.
And Kibby's going to pick a foul. They're going to call it on the floor. Score by Sparta. Sparta putting the pressure on again. Kibby brings the ball up the court. Sets it up. 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Kibby out to Sperlin. It's a good three-point shot just off the rim.
Sparta playing today without one of their starters, Laney Umble. I saw a picture of that ankle on today.
Pretty bad.
Pretty swollen up. I think strained some tendons and strained an Achilles.
We're going to have 16 seconds here before the end of this quarter. Wildcats inbound the ball. Get it to Kibby quick. Kibby to Lenarduzzi. Lenarduzzi's looking around. Passes it out to Sperlin to Kibby. 4 seconds on the clock. Shot up by Kara Clark. And that first quarter is going to end 13-7 Sparta over the Wildcats. Kind of looked like it started a little bit the way you described the second period for Central yesterday.
Yeah, you don't want to. I'm not scared yet by any means because maybe we'll just get this bad quarter out of our way now.
Yeah. The nice thing is, like we said, it looks like Gracie Kibby, her shot's on right now. So, a couple of those Kibby three-pointers, and we're right back in this.
Yeah.
Sparta leads 13-7 over the Wildcats. We're going into the second period. We want to take this opportunity to thank one of our sponsors who make this show happen. This message is brought to you by Louis Michael. Choose to live, #NeverSuicide. Choosing to Live is a 501c3 organization with the mission of bringing education and suicide prevention to the community. We want to thank Louis Michael and Company for their work in this community. So what's your keys to success for second quarter here, Slammin'?
I'd like to see us put some pressure on them.
Yeah, pressure. That worked well in the fourth quarter with the Central game. Rebounding too for me.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're keeping stats on Sparta, but I would imagine they have a ton of offensive rebounds right now. Lenarduzzi with the ball. She's going to bring it up. It's a Kibby. Kibby looks low, kicks it back up to Lenarduzzi. Nice pass to Williams. Just mishandled that. It's going to be a turnover. Sparta's got the ball on a break to 25. And they're going to score on a quick layup there.
It's 15-7 Sparta just at the start of the second quarter.
Sorry, that had the camera on us. I guess they probably want to watch the game.
Yeah, it'd be. They would appreciate that more.
Sorry, Jeannie. There we go.
Nice three by Lenarduzzi.
Lenarduzzi with the three. That's going to bring it 15-10. Sparta over the Wildcats. A three by Sparta. That's off the rim and rebounded by Clark to Kibby. Kibby's bringing it up. She's going to pull up and set it back up to Lenarduzzi. Lenarduzzi to Clark. Sees a cutting Kibby, just can't get her. That's going to be off Sparta, it looked like. So it's going to be Wildcats inbounding underneath their own goal. Kicks it out to Sperlin. Leonard Doozy up top. She looks, sees Kibbe in the corner. Kibbe scans, looking down to Williams. Couldn't get it into her. Just off the fingertips of Clark. That's going to be a turnover for Wildcats. Sparta ball. It's another little bit of an issue that we've had, turnovers. Just off fingertips, too.
Yes.
3 by Sparta. That's going to be off the rim. Rebound by Kibbe. She's going to take a running jumper and just misses. Rebound Sparta. Sparta brings it up the court. Stops and sets it up. And I didn't see who that foul was on.
I believe it'll be on Emma Sperlin. Nope. Kiera Clark.
That's 1 for Kiera.
Like Chase and Jesse checking in.
Rebound Jenkins. Jenkins brings it up the court. Kibbe looks, kicks it to Barron. Barron to Williams. Williams turns around and fires. Sparta with the rebound. They're killing us on that cut.
Boy, that was a nice play there.
It was a nice play, but they've ran that several times. Looks like Kibbe's going to draw a quick foul.
I believe our statistician gave that foul to the wrong side.
Jenkins.
There, he fixing it.
Jenkins down to Kibbe. Kibbe dribbles in, takes a shot. Sparta again with a... That was close.
Yeah. 20-10 Sparta. 4:58 left in the second quarter.
Yeah, that Natalie Wilkes for Sparta, she's good.
I think Sparta's always had a good program.
Jenkins down low to Barron. Barron back up to Kibbe, but stolen by Sparta. And jump ball. 20-10, Sparta leads the Wildcats midway through the second period.
Coach Dishman calling out the play.
Nice.
Oh, Kiera was wide open.
Kiera's
It'll be
3
a
by
2.
Yep, you're right.
Yep, her
good,
feet
good
were-
eyes. Good eyes.
Jenkins. That was Jesse Jenkins on the 2. Her feet were on the line.
Sparta's going to quickly score. Kibbe kicks it out to Jenkins. Jenkins dribbles it around. Kicks it to Barron, who's going to dribble, pass it to Clark. Looks like Clark's going to get fouled. Still yet to see Sienna, sorry.
Or Sierra. Neither one of them have checked in. For years, I'd have to ask Cameron which one was Which one was which?
Sparlin with the shot. No good. Rebound Sparta. Rebound by Clark. Out to Jenkins. Jenkins got the ball. Thought she was going to push it there. Sets it up top. Kicks it to Clark.
Oh,
Kibbe
nice
with a nice
door.
cut. Yeah. That was a great pass and cut by the Wildcats. Kibbe's going to go to the line for 2.
It sounded like I could hear that slap through our headset.
Yeah. Kibbe misses her first shot. Second shot's good. That's going to bring it 22-13 Sparta over the Wildcats. Quick layup once again by Sparta. Take a second and thank one of our sponsors for their sponsorship. A&B Well and Pump Service is a full water well and pump company. We service the Southwest Missouri area for commercial and residential properties. At A&B, we pride ourselves on excellent service, quality workmanship, and 24/7 emergency service. A&B is a licensed, bonded, and insured company. 24-13, Sparta leads the Wildcats. 2:43 left in the second period. I didn't have breakfast. I'm getting kind of hungry.
I did have breakfast.
I heard Shelly Ray was bringing cinnamon rolls, so I didn't have breakfast. But
You know, she mentioned that at the house, and she didn't tell me she was going to do homemade cinnamon rolls, so I thought they were coming out of a can, and I kind of...
Oh, you said no?
I discouraged the cinnamon rolls based off of lack of communication.
Sparlin to Jenkins. They're going to call a foul on Sparta. Oh. Called a jump ball. It was a pretty quick jump ball.
And he never raised his thumbs.
Yeah. Oh, he did.
Oh, just one thumb? Boy, we are getting beat on that baseline.
Yeah, that baseline, and
You know, it's easy to say up here, but you want to say girls, typically they're right-handed, so they're going to fake left and go right.
yeah. Second free throw for Sparta is good. That's going to bring them to 25-13 over the Wildcats. Quickly inbound to Kibbe. Kibbe thought she had Williams open. Williams with the ball. She's going to put it up.
There we go.
And Williams with 2.
Brings the score 25-15 Sparta, but we don't get back quick enough on defense.
Yeah, and that's where they're killing us, too, on that transition.
Yeah, those girls are quick.
They're quick. It's going to be Lauren Williams' first foul. Sparta makes both those free throws to make it 27-15 over the Wildcats. Still early, with a minute 50 left in the second period. Lenarduzzi up to Kibbe. Kibbe's going to take a 3, and that looked good, but Williams gets a rebound, puts it back up, just misses. That's going to send Sparta to the line on the bonus for a 1-and-1. They called that on Sperlin. So that's 2 fouls for Sperlin.
Emma's got a lot of playing time so far today.
She has.
See a couple of the boys down there. They must be getting ready to head to their game at Lebanon here.
And Sperlin's a freshman too. Which is good. We like seeing
Very
that.
good.
Sparta's going to knock the ball out. It's going to stay with the Wildcats. Leonard Doozy to inbound the ball.
Sparta a little close to the line there, and get to do that one again.
It looks like they're going to call a foul on Williams.
Lauren may take that foul. Did you see the look she gave her?
She was not happy with that.
Milana gives Jamie the same look sometimes.
They're going to – that's 2 for Williams, and Kiera Clark's going to check in for her. (27-15), Sparta leads the Wildcats. 1:26 left in the second period. Three-point attempt by Sparta, no good. Rebound by Kibbe. Kibbe up to Leonard Doozy. Leonard Doozy looks around. Down low or out to the wing to Sperlin. Back to Clark, who's going to push it in low to Caldwell.
Nice.
Oh, that was Barron, wasn't it? Nope, sorry, I got it right. Caldwell. It's a great pass and great bucket for the Wildcats there.
That's the stuff that I think that we're not capitalizing on as much as we should.
The quick passes down low.
Yeah, we see them open here.
Yeah.
Of course, I know that's easier to see when you're 20 feet or 30 feet above the court.
19.
I thought that one was good, John.
I did too. Rebound by she tried to save it. Sparta's going to get the ball. 8 seconds left. Just mishandled by Sparta. That's going to be Wildcat ball with 1.9 seconds left in the second period.
Got Maddie Evans checking in.
And Sienna Clark is in.
Now, John, you find it odd we're putting in one of our softball players to make this inbound pass?
I don't think that's odd at all. I think it's good strategy.
We just need one of our receivers down here to catch it.
Nice pass. Spurt. I don't think she got it off in time, but it's no good anyway. So that's going to bring us to the half. 27-17, Sparta leads the Wildcats. And honestly, a 10-point difference is pretty good for us right now.
Well, I think with the corrections that we could make in the second half, I don't think it's not out of reach for us to come back.
Yeah. We started early being able to kind of push it down low, but as the game's, worn on, it seems like we're having trouble getting it down there. We've had a few good, you saw that cut by Kibbe, that backdoor pass to Kibbe. A few times we've gotten it down to Williams or Clark. But the speed of Sparta seems to be wearing us out a little bit.
Sparta is quick, very quick.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as the games that we've seen, this being the third one this week, my memory says that Sparta's the quickest team we've played.
Yeah. I would say them and Hollister.
Yes.
Central's not quick. They're big. They're tall. So
we got outsized, out high last night and outsized against Central, but
hey, real quick, I got Little B here. Say hi, Little B.
Hi.
She's up here asking for money. She doesn't even care to come up and say, "Dad, I love you," or something.
Right.
Mom
Thanks.
wants something from the concession.
Oh, it's Mom now.
Or Dad, thank you for working so hard for us and
bringing us to these
providing
ball games and-
providing for the family the way you do.
All right.
Kelly. So we've got some stats here.
Go ahead.
See here what I've got to figure out Shelly's gibberish here. So Gracie Kibbe with 8 points. And we've got Lakin with 3. I'll just run down the list. Emma Sperlin, 0. Jesse with 2. Lily with 2. Lauren with 2. Kiera with 0. And Chase with 0. So,
yeah, and Kibby's got she's got 3 defensive rebounds, 1 offensive rebound, which is good. But you're looking at the rebounding numbers, and they're low. We talked about that early. You don't have to be a rocket scientist.
well, I heard a mother last night on the way home. I would say coaching, but also threatening a couple of kids that were with us that rebounds win or lose ball games.
Yeah. Who would that be?
That would be Coach Shelley.
Coach Shelley Ray.
Yeah, she's a big proponent of the rebounding.
Let's take a second real quick and thank another one of our sponsors, the Courageous Church. Thank you for your sponsorship and making this broadcast available.
The Courageous Church is excited to be a sponsor of the Rogersville basketball teams. The Courageous Church exists to reach people with the life-giving message of Jesus and lead them to know God, find freedom, discover purpose, and make a difference. They are located between Rogersville and Springfield on Highway 60. You can find all the details about us and about attending at Courageous Church at courageouschurch.cc. Go Wildcats!
Take time to thank also Louis Michael and Group for their sponsorship.
This message is brought to you by Louis Michael. Choose to live, #never suicide. Choosing to Live is a 501c3 organization with the mission of bringing education and suicide prevention to the community. We want to thank Louis Michael and Company for their work in this community.
K-ROG Wildcat TV Radio. That's K-ROG Wildcat TV Radio.
Sparta?
Really? Online for y'all today's action. On the Facebook Live, K-ROG Wildcat TV Radio.
Got 5 minutes before we resume action here. This has been a good tournament.
It has. I've been. There's some names in here.
Yeah.
I forget now what Hollister. I want to say Hollister was number 3 or 4
in state.
Yeah, number 4 in the state. Of course, we just mentioned earlier Sparta number 5. Down on the court now, a couple of the Central Bulldogs are down shooting. That Micaiah Brooks, is it Brooks?
Brooks, yeah.
One of the headed to Memphis, so and then Strafford, man, when Strafford the other night, they put on
A show. What's funny is, I think I told you the story, but I don't know if he's the owner of the Strafford Sports Complex. I saw him down here. And so we had a game the next night with our girls, and I said, "Hey, I saw you at the game. I knew he was cheering on Strafford, and I said, "Man, that number 3 for Strafford, she is good." And he goes, "Oh, thanks. That's my daughter." But
she had a extra gear.
yeah, and I can't remember what her name was. I'm gonna look it up, but do you see it?
Emma Compton.
Yeah, Emma Compton. And what's interesting, I mean, she played, I think, the entire game, and she's one of the fastest kids I've seen in a while. And I was talking to him. I said, "She is fast," and he goes, "I guess she had COVID in November," and he said she's about 80%. And I said, "There's no way she's faster," and he goes, "She is."
Yeah.
But watching that Stratford team. And what's crazy about that is that's not even the best Stratford team in the last 5 years.
Right. Right.
So, but yeah, a lot of big names, a lot of big games coming up today. This is the early game at 11. Mark Queen bringing it back old school with
some Ghostbusters.
He's perfect for that job, you know.
Yeah, I was telling Johnny, that I was kind of blaming Mark for a little bit of the lull in the girls yesterday, because I said I think it's the music he's playing. Now, when the freshman boys had their tournament here, they finally came back to a 2-point deficit. Coach Daniels calls a timeout. They come out of that timeout, and Mark Queen plays "Who Let the Dogs Out," and the boys said, "Man, that was when Mr. Queen played that. Whoa, we were pumped up."
They were pumped. Hey, before we get back to action, I want to thank another one of our sponsors, A&B Well and Pump Service, for their sponsorship.
A&B Well and Pump Service is a full water well and pump company. We service the Southwest Missouri area for commercial and residential properties. At A&B, we pride ourselves on excellent service, quality workmanship, and 24/7 emergency service. A&B is a licensed, bonded, and insured company.
All right, we are back. I got a question. We've got several people watching right now. Where is the furthest someone's watching from right now? Are we all local, or are we out-of-state grandparents? Where are you watching from?
It's a good question.
You don't have to give exact location. Just the
Please
state.
Please send
Just the
GPS
city.
coordinates. John, I was thinking they're, one of our sponsors, A&B Well Drilling, and they service what they sell, and I think they mentioned there that they're a 24-hour company. Your water never quits between 8 and 5 Monday through Friday.
Absolutely. It's 3 o'clock on a Saturday, 3 o'clock in the morning Saturday night.
I've never had mine quit during business hours.
Yeah.
So
Jeannie is watching from Southwest Florida. And
we didn't really need to know that.
Deanna is watching from Washington State. Lake
That'd be the
Stevens.
farthest.
I lived in Washington State when I was in the military. It's a beautiful state.
I've had drivers deliver freight to the Washington State.
Yeah, I loved it. And then we got Belton, Missouri for Michelle. Man, I would say we're global. Guys, you're giving us big heads.
You'll get someone like Brandon Pringer that'll tell us he's in Australia or something. So,
yeah, I miss Pringle.
I know we don't really have anyone to make fun of or poke fun at.
Yeah, and we got another with relatives out of state in Washington. That's awesome. All right, back at it. Kiera Clark with the rebound and putback. Williams with the rebound and putback. And we just can't get it to fall. Sparta quickly up the court. That was 2 good offensive rebounds by the Wildcats starting out early, and that's what we talked about at the half was rebounds. Sparta with an offensive rebound. Kicks it low. And Jenkins with the near steal, but back to Sparta. 3-point attempt is no good. Rebound, Kiera. Who was that? Kiera
Yep,
Clark.
that was Kiera.
Jenkins quickly up the floor. Good idea. Too many steps.
I thought they were going to let that one
I
slide.
did too. That was close. It was a close one. Back to Sparta.
Coach Dishman's giving him 2 thumbs down.
I don't
I'm
know
assuming
what
that's a play.
I hope so. Hope he's just not. And Williams, I think that's going to be Williams' second foul. That's going to be a shooting foul for Sparta.
I would call that a ticky-tack foul, John.
I would agree. Not a lot of
That
contact.
was a great performance
Yeah.
by Sparta on that one.
And that is 3 for Williams. That's what happens when you play hard, though. You pick up fouls.
Yeah.
You know, when you're, especially down low.
Gracie Kibbe with a rebound.
She missed both those, didn't she?
She did. That's
Good.
what we needed.
So good foul by Williams. Jenkins up top. She dribbles around a little bit. Sets it back up. To Clark. Tried to pass it to Jenkins. Jenkins just couldn't hold on to it. That's going to be a Wildcat turnover. Sparta ball. 27-17, Sparta leads the Wildcats early in the third period. That's going to be 4 on Williams. Once again, I don't know. Jamie Williams said he's watching today from the truck. He's working. So Williams is going to come out, be replaced by Barron. Quick opportunity for the Wildcats. Kibbe's going to pull back. Jenkins out to Jenkins, let her set it back up. What did they call? I didn't see
They called 5 seconds.
5 seconds. So turnover by the Wildcats gives Sparta the ball. Looks like Sperlin's going to check in again. For Caldwell. And then Sienna is coming in for, I didn't see who she came in for. Looks like
Jenkins.
Good pressure by the Wildcats. Sparta gets out of. And that's what's
Boy,
been.
they have got to figure out a way to stop
they
that
do.
cutter.
Sparta cuts and makes an easy layup out to Kibbe. She's trying to get it to Clark. Back up to Sienna. Sienna dribbles out. Finds Barron. And Barron gets fouled. And that's going to be she's going to shoot, go to the line, shoot 2.
Score 29, Sparta 17, Lady Cats, 5:18 left in the third quarter. With Chase Barron on the line.
That's good.
If I remember from last night, John, she's a pretty good free throw shooter. Sounds like the helicopter's moving in on us. Hope they don't land on the roof.
Like she stepped over the line, so that's going to 1 of 2. So that's going to be score 29-18. Sparta leads the Wildcats.
Coming out with a little press here.
That's going to leave Sparta wide open down there for a quick bucket. Sperlin inbounds to Kibbe. Kibbe kicks it out to Sienna. Sienna back to Kiera. Barron scans. Saw a cut in Sperlin, but just couldn't get it to her. Looks like Sparta last to touch it, so Wildcat's going to keep the ball. Another opportunity, but turnover for the Wildcats, and looks like Sparta's going to go to the line for 2. Who was that on? It looks
Fouled
like
the Goose.
Yep.
The Goose on the foul. Got Matty Evans checking back in for Sperlin.
So that's going to be 2 for Kibbe. Oh, I'm sorry, they called that on the floor, didn't they?
Yeah.
You can't guard. I mean, Clark couldn't have guarded her any better.
Right.
That was a good play by Sparta. That's going to bring them 33-18 over the Wildcats.
Yeah, any more would have been a foul.
Sienna showing some quickness, and Maddie Evans trying for a shot, but it's blocked by Sparta. You know, we talked about them not playing together a whole lot, and you're seeing some cutters that to us appear wide open, but you talk about not playing a lot, you know, and,
right.
and being able to recognize that and know where each other's at on the court. Shot by Sienna, no good. Rebounded by the Wildcats, and who's that? Clark's going to go to the free throw line.
Yep, Sienna shot. Kiera rebounded and got fouled on her shot.
Sister-to-sister connection there.
Yeah.
First one's good.
Got Sperlin checking back in for Maddie Evans, and Leonard Doozy checking in for Gracie Kibbe, the Goose. That would be the Goose's first break of the game.
Second free throw, no good. Sparta rebound. I will say this. I think in this third period, we're getting back faster on defense than we were in that first half.
Yes, you're right, John.
Thank you for that delayed response.
Yeah.
I'm just
well, I wanted to think my answer through. You know, is John really shooting straight with everyone, or? That was a short break for the Goose, who is checking back in along with Lauren Williams.
You said it before the show, but Coach is looking pretty dapper today.
Yeah, I was trying to think of the old, if it was Bobby Knight that kind of wore that sweater get-up.
Bobby Knight, yeah.
Maybe we got a chair throwing coming down today.
We might. We challenged him last time we talked to him in the hospitality room. Good pass by Kibbe to Williams. Williams, they going to call that on the floor or a shot? Yep, it's going to be on the floor.
Do you think administration would frown on a chair throwing?
I don't know. Yeah, probably.
I think it helped the fans go wild.
Yeah. Put it, it'd go viral. Shot Sperlin, or who was that kid?
That was Sperlin.
Yeah, Sperlin with the shot. She's going to draw
there.
the foul, and she's going to go to the free throw line and shoot 2.
He called that.
What's that? Did you see that we're having Bernie Sanders on the show?
I saw that Bernie was that he had joined the chain gang.
Yeah. He's our he goes and does the player interviews for us.
Shelly showed me a picture this morning that he was sitting beside Granny in the old farm truck on the Beverly Hillbillies.
Sparta for 3, no good, and rebound by Sienna. Sienna with a nice pass to, who was that?
Chase, and just couldn't handle it.
Sparta for 3, and that's going to be good. 38-21, Sparta leads the Wildcats. Coach Dishman's going to take a timeout. We're going to take a timeout real quick and thank Courageous Church for their sponsorship.
The Courageous Church is excited to be a sponsor of the Rogersville basketball teams. The Courageous Church exists to reach people with the life-giving message of Jesus and lead them to know God, find freedom, discover purpose, and make a difference. They are located between Rogersville and Springfield on Highway 60. You can find all the details about us and about attending at Courageous Church at courageouschurch.cc. Go Wildcats!
So we got a viewer from Florida. I woke up this morning, loaded the car with all this equipment. Actually, that's not true. It was already in there.
It's Alicia. Oh, I thought you were going to say it's not true. It was Alicia's job.
Alicia did it. I wonder how. I mean, it's not real cold out, but that wind is chilly. I wonder. Florida's got to be a lot warmer right now than.
It is.
It's got to be.
It is.
Well, you say that. You think I'm joking. When I was in Ranger School in the military, one portion of it is in Florida. And so I went in the wintertime, so we're all excited that we're going to Florida. It was snowing when I got there in Florida. So it does get cold in the panhandle. All right, here we go. Wildcat's going to inbound the ball. And Sparta's going to go with that heavy pressure again, and that's going to be off a Sparta player. Wildcat's going to retain the ball. Kibbe with a nice drive. Rebound. Wish they'd let that play out just a tad bit. Sperlin had the ball. I think they're gonna call jump ball, and that's gonna be Sparta.
I can go down and talk to him if you need me to.
I mean, this is that point where we tell coach to throw a chair to make a point. No, don't throw a chair, coach. We're not condoning that. Jeannie says it's 75 and perfect. Right now.
Man.
Yeah.
I could have went all day without hearing that.
I could have too. Thank you, though. Sparta brings it quickly up the court. Well defended that time by the Wildcats, and that's going to be off the Wildcats when Sparta's going to retain the ball.
Got the Clark sisters checking out with
drive by Sparta, rebound by Caldwell. Or Barron, sorry. Looks like Leonard Doozy's going to pick up a foul. Sparta's going to go to the free throw line. I believe that'll be the first on. Yep, Leonard Doozy's first foul of the game. Missed by Sparta.
John, that Florida watcher, that was just Southwest Florida was all we had there?
Yeah, we had a bunch of Washington States and Florida, and then Jamie Williams' pickup truck. Dribble down by Kibbe, and she's going to get blocked.
You know, I've got a question about that.
What's that?
How's Jamie Williams getting any work done in his pickup truck?
Well, when you're the boss, I mean, that's how my brother-in-law. He's a rancher, but he's the boss. You know, he has a ranch. And I tell him, I was like, you just order people around.
So you're saying that's kind of the command post?
The command post. I don't blame him. Yeah, and Sparta's quickly in the bonus. 38-21, Sparta leads the Wildcats. 1:56 left in the third period. Rebound by Williams. Kicks it to Kibbe. Kibbe dribbles up the court. Loses the ball, but goes to Doozy. Who kicks it to Kibbe kicks it to Jenkins. Sperlin with the shot.
Oh, I called it good too soon.
Yeah, and it looked good.
What
Williams with the rebound, and she's going to get fouled as she goes back up. Great effort by Williams. You go see Dr. Kaiser.
What's he do? Crack?
chiropractor.
He'd crack a little bit.
Yeah.
If you'll lay down here behind us on your belly, Shelly she'll sit there and give you a crack. And she's not certified in anything like that, though.
That's what scares me.
She's not bonded or insured or licensed.
Wildcats with a little bit of press here. Sparta's going to beat that press and quickly score. It's going to bring 40-22 Sparta over the Wildcats. 1:21 left in the third period. Gibby's got it up top, kicks it to Doozy, who kicks it back up to Jenkins up top. Thought about shooting it, pulls back. Sienna to Kibby. Kibby for the three. That's no good.
Call a little over the back
Over the back on Leonard Doozy. That's going to put Sparta back at the line for a 1-1.
You know, John, some of the stuff, like just shortly ago, you know, Lincoln had the ball down here on the block, I'll say, passed it back out. I think some of that's we're lacking a little bit of confidence. You know,
We are.
turn and go,
Yeah.
draw the foul,
Yeah.
make something happen.
And just being able to, it's not, you know, you look at it and you'll see we're cutting, but we're identifying the cutter too late and throwing it behind them instead of in front of them.
And that's going to come.
Yeah. Yeah. All little things that are quickly fixable, you know, the more we get to play together. It's like Webb City's entering the stadium here, or the arena.
Yeah, the
The
arena.
54 seconds left. Sparta's got the ball. That's going to be a travel. There you go. Good call. Wildcat's going to take it over after Sparta travel. Sperlin's going to inbound to Kibby. Kibby's got up top. She's going to pull up, shoot a three, long distance. Lauren with the rebound, and she's going to score. No, it rolls out, goes back, gets her own rebound, goes back up, and she's going to draw a foul. So Williams is going to shoot two here. First one's good. And she hits on the second one. So that's going to be 40-24. Sparta leading the Wildcats. Plethora of players coming off for the Wildcats.
Yeah. About 3 in, 3 out.
Wildcats still with that trap.
Nice hustle there
yeah.
by Jenkins coming in there to knock that out of bounds.
That's going to stay Sparta ball. Nice steal by Jenkins. Jenkins going to bring the ball up. 21 seconds left in this period. Leonard Doozy up top. Oh, and that's going to be off the foot of
Maddie Evans.
Evans. Still by Jenkins. She's going to go straight up with it and doesn't make it, but she draws the foul. Once again, I mean, we talk about that press we put on Central late last game. You know, it seems like right now we're disrupting them a little bit. Wonder if Coach will stay with this deep in the fourth. First one's no good.
You know, John, sometime at halftime we need to get Carrie Dishman up here and let you interview her.
Yeah. She is fun. It's been fun getting to know their family. Kibby's going to steal the ball. She's going to go for a layup, and she's going to get
whacked, hacked,
whatever you want to call it,
and shacked.
But yeah, she's going to go to the line. Who is playing for first today? You know?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
It would have to be Strafford and
Webb City?
Rolla.
Rolla. Yeah.
Would it be Rolla?
We feel like it's Strafford.
And we don't know that.
We don't know.
We're just
basing it off how good they looked the other day. Second one's good for Kibbe. That's going to bring it 40-25. Sparta over the Wildcats. That's going to end the third period. We're going to take a quick break and go to some of our sponsors.
This message is brought to you by Louis Michael. Choose to live, #NeverSuicide. Choosing to Live is a 501c3 organization with the mission of bringing education and suicide prevention to the community. We want to thank Louis Michael and Company for their work in this community. The Courageous Church is excited to be a sponsor of the Rogersville basketball teams. The Courageous Church exists to reach people with the life-giving message of Jesus and lead them to know God, find freedom, discover purpose, and make a difference. They are located between Rogersville and Springfield on Highway 60. You can find all the details about us and about attending at Courageous Church at courageouschurch.cc. Go Wildcats! A&B Well and Pump Service is a full water well and pump company. We service the Southwest Missouri area for commercial and residential properties. At A&B, we pride ourselves on excellent service, quality workmanship, and 24/7 emergency service. A&B is a licensed, bonded, and insured company.
All right, we are about ready to start period 4. Once again, we want to thank our sponsors, A&B Well and Pump Service, Courageous Church, and Louis Michael. Choose to Live. Jenkins got up top for Wildcats. Sparta jumps in the lane, steals the ball. Wow. So our statistician over here, Miss Shelley Ray, says it is Licking and Hollister that are playing for the championship. And we didn't play. She's wrong. She's fired. Rolla and Stratford, sorry.
See, I guessed. We had that
knew.
guessed.
That's a pan of cinnamon rolls for your It was hard. It is hard to read that, but it is Rolla and Stratford today for the championship game.
She's used to being wrong, John.
You're in trouble. I will admit, I am always the wrong one at my house. We will make bets, and I'll know I'm right, and I'll be like, I'll do the dishes for a week if I'm wrong. And I'm always wrong. But I don't do the dishes. No, I'm kidding. Sparta with, looks like a 3. That's going to pop out, but Sparta's going to get their own rebound. Kick it down low doesn't work. Williams with the rebound. Looks like a foul on Sparta.
Sparta.
Third place game is Licking and Hollister.
John, I did buy Shelley a new washing machine this week.
Lauren Williams is going to go up to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. You bought her a new washing machine?
Yeah, there was a huge debate in the house whether it was a front loader or top loader.
Okay. I don't even know what to say.
I mean, I said it needed to be front, but
what it needed to be.
Yeah, but she said it needed to be top because
rebound by Williams.
By Lauren.
Jenkins going to bring down the court quickly. Get it set up out to Kibbe. Drives the lane, takes a shot, misses. Rebound Sparta.
Good defense there by Jenkins.
It is. Once again, I mean, we're seeing faster defense as the game's going on, in my opinion. I mean, we're getting down the court and stopping some of those fast breaks that they were having no problem with early on. Jamie Williams says, I'm an OU fan, so I'm naturally wrong. Just for that, I hope the Chiefs lose tomorrow, Jamie. No, I'm kidding. I'm rooting for the Chiefs.
John, we don't need the crowd mobbing us over a threat like that. Or
We have no
Same
viewer
you.
now. No, I'm kidding. Kibbe fights for the rebound. It looks like she's going to be... Nope, they're going to say Sparta touched it last, so Wildcat basketball. Sperlin kicks it into Kibbe. Back up to Jenkins. Jenkins drives in the lane, kicks it down low to Williams. Williams goes for a shot, and that's good. And a travel by Sparta. That's going to give the Wildcats back the ball, 40-27. Sparta over the Wildcats. We got some momentum in this fourth period. It's looking good. Kibbe to Clark. Pass up to Sperlin. Kibbe for three. That's no good. Williams with the rebound. Puts it back up but misses.
John, they forgot to call a foul on that.
They either were watching TikTok or weren't watching this game. Three by Sparta. Missed. Rebound by Kibbe. He kicks it up to Kiera Clark with the fast break. She's blocked, but we're going to keep the ball.
John, you're not going to believe on the washing machine issue. The Shelly is trusting Lacey Haynes in saying, I might say laundry expert Lacey Haynes.
Nice pass down to Williams, and she's going to shoot and draw a foul. That is the key, and that's what we talked about, them being able to play more together. But they're finding Williams down low, and that's been, I think, one of the keys is a little bit of success here in the fourth period. I could see Lacey as a laundry expert.
Well, when Shelly said that, Lacey said a top loader per Lacey Haynes. I said Lacey Haynes doesn't know anything about laundry.
I do all the laundry at my house, but that's a lie. Alicia's over there shaking her head. Well, if you wouldn't buy the complicated washing machine, I would do it. But you got to be like you have to have a PhD or something to run our washing machines. A little pressure by the Wildcats. Oh, and that's going to be, she almost had it. Miss. Oh, who are they calling that against? Okay, they're calling that against Sparta, I was going to say. So it looks like, is Kibbe going to go shoot?
Yep.
Got 5:12 left in the ball game. 40-28, Sparta leads the Wildcats.
I looked down and Nelson Kibbe was shaking his head after that miss.
Second one's good. 40-29, Sparta over the Wildcats. Huh? No. Again, Wildcats bring the pressure, and that's going to be a reach-in foul by Sienna. I think that's her first foul. No, it's her second.
Got 4 girls checking back in here.
Does she have 5 fouls? Because they've got her up as 5 fouls. You know, we talked about this rotation offense defense, and it looks like that's what we're going back to. We are only down 11 right now, which in basketball is nothing. It's going to be a timeout.
We could run through the different combinations needed to get back into this.
Yeah.
The 4-3s or.
So what did you guys decide on?
6-2s.
Front loader, top loader?
Ultimately, I did like any good husband would do.
You just let her
and, And I said, tell me what you want, which was a top loader.
And you just pay for it.
Yep.
You get it at Lowe's,
A Home Depot.
and they just deliver it out. Take your old one.
Oh, I won't. That was like $29 extra for
Oh,
that.
yeah,
I was
no.
like, man, I can.
We can blow that up.
I was like, why would we want to have them haul that off when we could put it on our front porch?
Well, and you could sell it on Craigslist for parts, $50 or something. I guarantee.
Yeah. There's nothing that says "Welcome to my house" like a washer on your
But
front
you
porch.
could fill it with dirt, open the lid,
Oh,
and plant
John.
flowers.
Oh,
See,
yes.
not only do I do the commentary, but
Man, you're a
also,
landscaper.
I'm a designer.
You're a landscape designer.
Let's get back to the game. All right, here we go. Wildcats inbound to Clark. Clark brings it down the floor. Kicks it up to Jenkins. Back up to Kibbe. He's going to shoot a three. No good. But Clark with the rebound. To Jenkins. Up to Sperlin. Sperlin's going to drive. Well defended by Sparta as they're going to knock it out of bounds. Wildcat's going to keep the ball. That's going to reset the shot clock. Good play to Clark. Miss underneath. And Sparta's going to pull up, shoot a three, and that's going to be good. 44-29, Sparta leads the Wildcats. 4:26 left in the ballgame. Kibbe to Williams, who's going to turn around and take a shot, and she's going to get fouled again.
This may be old news, but both teams in the double bonus. 4:18 left in the game. Sparta 44, Lady Cats 29 with Lauren Williams on the line to shoot two.
I'll tell you, it's been great doing the coaches show. Williams sets her first shot. Getting kind of know Coach Dishman and his family because they're a lot of fun.
They are. That was we
Lauren hits her second
one good for Lauren. She's not a bad free throw shooter.
No, she is. She is good. Post players normally are typically a bad free throw shooters, but she does good.
And they typically should be the best ones because they're the ones going to the line all the time.
Yeah. Nice
We
trap
got
by
a
the Wildcats
triple
there.
team over the.
Oh,
Boy,
they're
John,
going to call a foul, and I saw hands straight up.
if I didn't have a microphone in my front of me, I would have explained to the referee that was a horrible call.
Yeah, I'm watching Coach. I want to see if he's going
He's going to reach for a chair.
Yeah. Look across. I see his family's not real happy. Wife over there.
Oh, yeah, Carrie's over there.
Yeah.
But I introduced Shelly to Carrie last night. We ran into him in the hallway, and just in about 1 minute of conversation when we got to the pickup, Shelly said, "She's funny."
Yeah. Oh, they all are. His kids. I mean, we do the coaches show. They're always leaving comments that are funny, and it's seems like I've known them forever. Actually, Alicia and her know each other, I guess, from Aurora. 3-point attempt, no good by the Wildcats. Jenkins is going to pick up a foul. It's going to put Sparta back at the line. 45-31. Sparta leads the Wildcats. 3:54 left in the ball game. First one's no good. Second one's good for Sparta. Quickly inbound to Kibbe. Sees Clark down low, passes it to her, and she kicks it back up to Jenkins. Tried to get it down to Williams, but Lauren's not happy about something.
Yeah, I think she's saying that Sparta tipped that out. And it looked like more than just the I'm going to try to sell it that they tipped it out. Like they really did tip it out.
Yeah. Sparta drives, fouled by looked like Caldwell.
And there was some discussion, I guess, on that. A couple of the referees got together. They did call that on Caldwell, her first foul of the night.
It looked like the referee looked at her and said, "Was that you?" Seriously.
Well, when that's your first foul of the night, you say, "Yes, that was me."
I think you go back to innocent until proven guilty, and both of them just said, "Nope, wasn't me." But that's Caldwell's first. And they rotate the entire lineup out, it looked like. Rebound, missed opportunity there for Wildcats.
Sparta good on the rebound and put in.
Long shot by Clark, and that's good for two. Timeout Wildcats. 49-33. Well, Sparta leads the Wildcats. 3:08 left in the ball game. And to thank a few of our sponsors real quick.
A&B Well and Pump Service is a full water well and pump company. We service the Southwest Missouri area for commercial and residential properties. At A&B, we pride ourselves on excellent service, quality workmanship, and 24/7 emergency service. A&B is a licensed, bonded, and insured company. This message is brought to you by Louis Michael. Choose to live, #never suicide. Choosing to Live is a 501c3 organization with the mission of bringing education and suicide prevention to the community. We want to thank Louis Michael and Company for their work in this community.
Rocking out with some YMCA here.
Yeah. John, you mentioned innocent until proven guilty. You know that last soccer game of the season when the Sleeth twins, and then when I say the Sleeth twins, those guys are identical.
They are.
I think White had said that they did a DNA test and they're like 98% identical.
Oh, wow.
In all seriousness. Well, one of them had got a red card, and I said, when the ref came over to you, you should have said, no, that wasn't me, that was him, and just kind of caused some confusion.
Long inbound pass for Sparta. Going to lay it up, and that's good. 51-33, Sparta over the Wildcats. Jenkins kicks it out to Doozy, brings it back up top to Sienna. Long shot by Jenkins, no good. Rebound by Sparta. Sparta for three, but that's tipped by Leonard Doozy. Rebound, Doozy's got it up top, kicks it to Sienna. Long shot, no good. Rebound, Sparta. Sparta's going to score, and that's going to bring it 53-33. Sparta over the Wildcats.
1:55 left in the game.
Three's no good by the Wildcats. Rebounded by Sparta. I saw that.
John, that chuckle was Sparta did a high leg kick there at one of our girls, and it didn't look accidental.
Good turnaround shot by Caldwell. It's going to bring it 55-35. Sparta over the Wildcats. So I've seen, I think we've seen instances of brilliance and instances of where we gel as a team, and then it doesn't seem like there's consistency there. I think, don't you, as we go, that'll be more and more consistent with how we play. I've noticed in this fourth, it's been great. You've seen Williams a lot more active in the paint, them being able to get the ball to her. Our rebounding numbers, I don't know. We'd have to check with Shelley. Seem like they're better in the fourth period, but that's not a complete game.
And sitting here watching them, you feel like we're close.
Yeah.
And I think Coach Dishman said, I know he said last night when we were interviewing him after the game that it's fixable.
Yeah, it is.
It's fixable.
It is, absolutely. Just a matter of getting that.
The other deal that, that we've not mentioned yet, but you take like the junior girls. So the Gracie Kibbeys, the Lauren Williams, the Kiara Clarks, they've had 3 different coaches in the last 3 years.
Yeah, still by the Wildcats. Jenkins going to take a 3-point attempt up top. No good. That looks like it came off a Sparta player, so that is going to be a Wildcat ball. 4 in, 4 out for the Wildcats.
Do you think that drives the other team crazy?
I would imagine. I think I would imagine it'd be disruptive to defenses. Quick shot by Clark. She misses. Sparta with the rebound. They're going to turn it over. We're going to be Wildcat ball with 52 seconds left.
55-35 Sparta. Spurlin to Williams, and Williams up and good. 35 seconds left in the game. And then, Lauren's done good because she had 4 fouls.
Yeah, she early.
Like in the third quarter, if my memory's correct.
Yeah, fairly early in the ball game, and she's managed to stay in the game, and she's been a big contributor.
Well, anybody that's, that knows, that's watched Lauren, and she's an aggressive ball player, so she's had to use some self-control here.
And that's what we talk about, in those positions when you are aggressive, you're going to pick up fouls like that. And as a coach, you want the best of both worlds, but that's tough. I'd much rather have an aggressive player that, is going to foul a little bit than someone that's not. Good defense there by the Wildcats.
Yeah, Lauren blocked that one.
3-point attempt by Sperlin off the rim, and that is going to be your ball game. Sparta 55, Wildcats 37, and that's going to close out the Wildcats' play in this tournament. So we want to thank our sponsors again, A&B Well Pump Service, Courageous Church, and Louis Michael Choose to Live. We have got, who do we have coming up next?
Central versus Webb City.
Central Webb City. That's going to be a good game. We're going to break away here, and Coach Dishman will...
You're going to interview Coach Dishman, right?
We're going to interview Coach Dishman.
No, so. You are, right, John?
It's your turn.
No, I did that last night. So
Slam and Stevie Ray's going to do a quick interview with Coach Dishman.
The paparazzi will.
We thank you guys for watching. Thanks to our sponsors, and stick around for the after the game interview with Coach Dishman. You guys have a blessed day.